to you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
So guys, that's all with Bastion. Let's quickly start with PowerShell and SharedDisk. I have two practicals to complete now. We will not be doing the practical for SharedDisk because I feel it is very easy. At least for you people, it should be easy because we have been discussing. We have covered the disk part. People who joined the sessions late, Hussein, if you have not covered the disk wala session till now, please watch that first and then it should be easy for you. If it is still not, we'll cover it again. So as of now, I'm not covering the shared disk practical. I want you guys to do it. Okay, I will explain it very quickly. You guys try to do it. If it is not working for any one of you, I'll cover it then. Okay, and after that, we'll do the PowerShell from scratch. So quickly, let me show it to you. Shared disk, what is it? By name, you can imagine it, or maybe you will get it very quickly. What is it? People are still joining, guys. Let me.
Sohail bhai,
allow them.
you explained the shared disk during the VMSS session, right?
नहीं, we didn't. नहीं, shared disk तब हमने explain नहीं किया था. I'm explaining the shared disk now. But disk उसको attach वगैरह कैसे करना है practical? That I have already done while creating virtual machine. If you remember, ये वाला task आप लोगों को याद होगा. You guys can see the screen, right? तो यहाँ पर मैंने बताया था OS disk 300 का चाहिए, इतना disk चाहिए, इतना disk बनाओ और attach करो. Existing disk कैसे attach करते हैं? I showed you, right? तो उसमें बस एक छोटा सा variable है, and that's what your shared disk is. So let's say that this is the machine where I want to attach a shared disk. So I'll simply go here, click on disk. What will I do if I have to attach an existing disk? I mean, it is clearly written there. Attach existing disk. Here I will click, and here that disk will appear. जो भी आपका shared disk है वो appear होगा. You just have to click here and click save. Okay, that's all you have to do in practical. Let me explain what a shared disk is. Anyone did not get it here? Anyone has confusion कि shared disk को attach कैसे करना है? What is a shared disk? I'm going to explain that. Attach कैसे करना है? किसी को कोई confusion है क्या इसमें? I went fast here because we have done it already, right? आप लोगों के पहले practical में आप लोगों ने किया है. You created machine, you created a new disk. You saw how to. We did mention how to attach an existing disk. वो भी आप लोगों ने करके देखा है, right? You detach one disk, you attached one disk. So anyone who has question that how to attach a shared disk?
No, sir.
Okay. So it's a similar way. जिस तरह से आप एक existing disk attach करते हो ना, उसी तरह से आप एक shared disk को भी attach करते हो. The only difference is जो आपकी एक normal disk है, अगर वो किसी से attached हो जाए एक बार किसी VM से, then it will not appear again. But आपकी जो shared disk है, वो एक बार attach हो जाए ना, उसके बाद भी वो appear करेगी यहाँ पर. So you can attach the same disk to multiple machines. That is your shared disk, nothing else. Okay. How to see कि कितने shared disk कौन सी machine ये करेगी, support करेगी, कितने नहीं? Where can you see that? Anyone has any idea or can anyone guess? कहाँ कहीं पे पढ़ा होगा आप लोगों ने? We have seen that, we have read it.
सोहेल भाई एक चीज पूछना था, वो शेयर ड्राइव जो आप बता रहे हो अटैच करने का, वो अपने को ऑटोमेटिकली मिल जाता है या अपने को क्रिएट करना होता है वो?
No, we are not talking about the shared drive, guys. Don't get confused. Shared drive, it is a concept of storage. We are yet to do that. Shared disk is what we are discussing now.
Sorry.
Okay.
The shared disk will be providing us that the link that will be getting in the drop down, or we have to get
No, there's
we
no
have to
link.
make that.
There's no link. There's a disk. Sometimes, let's say that I assign a task to you that Ajay, create a virtual machine. There should be two disks, similar task. ये जो task हमने initially किया, that there should be two data disks, 150 GB each and 200 GB के two disks. But this 150 GB, this should be a shared disk. That is what I'm telling you. Okay, इतना मैंने आपको एक task दे दिया. So this time you are creating this disk. A task can appear next time. A task can come to someone that Rishikesh, please create a machine and attached an existing disk which was already created by Ajay. So किसी भी तरह का आ सकता है, दोनों तरह के काम आपके पास आ सकते हैं. We are going to see it. How to do it? We are going to see it. But is it clear? कि टास्क किसी दोनों भी तरह के आ सकते हैं, that you creating it from
Okay.
scratch or you are attaching an existing disk, दोनों तरह के टास्क
Okay.
आ सकते हैं।
Understood. That was cleared in the disk part, this
Right.
session. Yeah. Thank
So
you.
my question was कि कहाँ पर दिखता है कि कौन सा OS आपका शेयर डिस्क सपोर्ट कर रहा है, नहीं कर रहा है, कितने कर रहा है, how will you see that? कि मेरी ये मशीन जो है, is it feasible for me to attach a share disk or not? कैसे decide होगा?
Size options.
Perfect.
Size option.
Whoever was that, yes. Yes, guys. So please do read whenever you're doing some old practicals. Read. यहाँ पर हमने ये सारे options देखे थे, right? Size. When we discussed size, we talked about size. We talked about type, CPU, RAM, data disk. हमने बात की थी कि इसका क्या मतलब होता है कि maximum कितने disk support करेगा ये, right? यहाँ पर ये बताता है कि maximum कितने disk support करेगा. So where do you have the share disk वाला section? Anyone?
Is it in the disk part, which is above the size?
Which one?
Disk in the left side plates.
No. Don't get confused. My question here, we can come here and attach a disk under disk. My question is my machine eligible to have a shared disk or not? From where can I know that? Whether I can attach the disk or not? यहाँ disk दिख रही है, that is different thing. दिखेगी नहीं दिखेगी, अगर कोई shared disk होगी available, that will come here, appear here. That's a different question. My question here is my machine eligible to have a shared disk or not? Where can I see
Can
that?
you just click on this size ones
साइज में ऑप्शन में वो
हाँ.
सपोर्टेड डिस्क है.
Where is it?
in the
That's what I'm asking.
प्रीमियम
Yes.
डिस्क सपोर्टेड.
No,
This
premium
is-
disk is something different, guys. Premium disk जो है, यहाँ पर if I'm creating a new disk, this is premium, this is standard. So my machine size will decide कि इस machine size में premium मैं ले सकता हूँ या नहीं ले सकता हूँ. That is a different thing. Whether I can take a shared disk or not, where can I get that? Or are you saying कि all machines can have shared disk?
डेटा डिस्क के अंदर दिखता है नंबर ऑफ डिस्क कितने ले सकते हैं.
But where is it saying shared disk? वो तो ये वाला हो गया. Number of disk 4, so I can have 4 disk here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I can have. If I can save, I click save, I will get that. This is what it is talking about. Or premium or standard, वो यहाँ पर दिख रहा है. If my machine size is eligible for premium, I can take premium. If it is not eligible for premium, I can take only standard. No premium, only standard. If it is eligible
Can
for
we
ultra disk, I will
can
be able to take ultra. Yeah.
can we identify with that maximum input output point IOPS?
Well, no, not needed. That is not required.
I guess each of the sizes would be eligible to have a shared disk.
Okay, let me see. It should normally appear here. Let's quickly check why the shared disk is not appearing here. So general purpose, we can't see this one. No. Try reading this, guys. इसमें कहीं पर दिख रहा है क्या आपको? Temp disk, premium disk, supported RAM, data disk, fine. Let's see in E series. No.
Why an add filter? As you checked
That's
up.
what I was checking. Add filter में नहीं दिख रहा हमको. Generation, equipment OS, disk controller. Let's see. No. Size we already have.
It may be standard for all the sizes. Like,
No, you say it, guys. Here यहाँ पर जो है ना आपको एक दिखता है कि कितने शेयर डिस्क. Let me see वो किस फिल्टर में नहीं दिख रहा है, but like we can see data disk कितने supported है. For example, data disk 4 supported है, RAM 8 GB supported है. If you're talking about this size, so similarly यहाँ पर आपके पास एक section होगा that can how many shared disk are supported. तो जिसमें अगर 2 shared disk support कर रहा है, that you will see a heading here and you will see 2. कुछ ना कुछ चीजें इसमें हमेशा चेंज होते रहती है, सो यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट, यू जस्ट हैव टू फिगर इट आउट. कहीं ना कहीं से हम इसको सर्च कर लेंगे, बट दिस इज हाउ इट लुक्स. यहाँ पर आपको कहीं पर
Blue
दिख रहा
by
है.
में ट्राई कीजिए ना एक बार.
सॉरी,
the group by series जो है वहाँ पे grouping में रहेगा I guess so.
Let's see.
So by here it shows data disk 4, 8, 16. So if we can attach maximum 16 or 8 disk, it would
No,
be
that
the
doesn't
same
mean
for shared disk
no.
or shared disk
It's
as well. No.
shared disk is a different. You can have maybe 632 disk, local disk, and you cannot have a single shared disk. It will be like इस तरह से heading होता है और यहाँ पर दिखेगा supported, not supported और numbers इस तरह से दिखेगा. Okay, so I'll share it with you guys कि कहाँ पर दिखेगा. You also do it from your end. Google करो कुछ ये करो new. Similarly एक चीज change हुई है. If you guys have noticed, nothing related to disk वगैरह.
We need to enable it first, like we have to create a manage disk and then we have to enable it.
No, that is a different thing. I'm talking about कि कौन सी मशीन आपकी eligible है या नहीं है वो कहाँ से दिखेगा. And just to let you know guys that कितना frequently change होता है. If you guys remember यहाँ पर IAM role में आके if I can someone guide me how to assign an owner role. Let's say मुझको किसी को owner बनाना है इस पे. Let's say on my resource group on this resource group I want to make someone owner. What are the steps?
We have to click on where is
Go to the
owner?
IAM
Click on
access
active
control.
access control.
Now
Add
roles.
add
role
add a
assignment.
role to assignment. First
assignment.
option.
okay, now
Go to the second option.
Role. Second option.
Now do you
Privileged
see
selection.
this wasn't there earlier when we were doing. If you guys
Yeah,
want,
yes,
go ahead
yes,
and check
yes.
recording.
The
You
list,
were
yes,
clicking on
everywhere
this
the list.
हाँ और यहाँ पर directly owner आ जाता था. But now
Yes,
what they
sir.
have done in these 15 days, last 15 days में they have changed कि आपका owner वगैरह रोल को उन्होंने यहाँ पर डाल दिया.
Privilege में डाल रहे हैं.
Owner और ये तीन रोल को अलग कर दिया and remaining roles they are still here.
Okay.
Clear? So this is how you will see. ये हमेशा आपको change होते हुए दिखेगा. Similarly, disk वाला I will let you know. So meanwhile, let's hold on to that. But you understood the concept of this one shared disk क्या होता है? Let me open Paint and explain it to you again. Practical उसका काफी easy है इसलिए मैं उस पर ज्यादा focus नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Disk बनती भी इसी तरह से attach भी होता है. The only difference is, let's say this is your VM. While creating this VM, this is VM001. You created, your user asked to create 4 disk. Okay, आप लोगों ने 4 इसमें डिस्क बना ली. डिस्क 1, 2, 3 and 4. तो ये चारों की चारों डिस्क जो है ना इस VM से अटैच है. Now what can you do? Now I'm creating another VM here. Now I'm saying this is VM2. I'm saying मुझको एक ही डिस्क चाहिए. But कौन से डिस्क चाहिए? Existing डिस्क चाहिए. Existing डिस्क. डिस्क नंबर उसका है 4. और फिलहाल it is attached to VM001. So what you will have to do here in the normal scenario guys, आपको यहाँ पर आना है, इस disk को detach करना है. From where do you detach a disk? From this machine, let's say I want to detach a disk. From where will I do that? Which option?
Go to disk.
Disk.
Go to
Right.
disk and attach.
Right. यहाँ पर एक दिखेगा. Now as of now, I do not have any disk. So let me create it quickly. Let's say that if I had a disk. Okay, so this is how I will see कि ये एक मेरी मशीन है, इस पे एक डिस्क का नाम है E, कुछ भी नाम हो सकता है, प्रॉपर नेम होता है इसका, ठीक है. This disk is here. Now my request is that create a new machine and I want this disk number 4 to be attached here. So what do I have to do here? I have to come to this machine VM001, go to disk and detach this disk. इसको यहाँ से detach करना होगा. Can you see the button? It is called detach. You have to detach it, save it, and then you go to your machine VM002, and there instead of creating you click on attached existing disk और वहां पर आपको इस तरह से एक disk दिखाई देगी जो वहां से आपने detach किए. That disk will appear here like this.
Okay.
And you simply select and click on save. This is your normal process. And I hope you guys all remember the basic concept in this one also कि ये दोनों मशीन भी आपके same virtual network में होने चाहिए. एक मशीन आपकी ईस्ट यूएस में है और आप नई मशीन वेस्ट यूएस में बना रहे हो, आप इसको नहीं ये कर पाओगे, डिटैच अटैच नहीं कर पाओगे. दिस इज नॉर्मल प्रोसेस. शेयर डिस्क में क्या होगा, यू सिंपली डोंट हैव टू डिटैच दिस डिस्क, वो स्टिल आपको यहाँ पर अपीयर होगी एंड यू विल अटैच द डिस्क। एक डिस्क आपके दोनों बेस पे चलती रहेगी, दैट्स ऑल, सिंपल, उतना ही कॉन्सेप्ट है। क्लियर है
Yes, Surya.
एवरीवन?
Yes,
एनीवन हैज एनी
yes.
डाउट?
How does the size segregation works, like the capacity? Like let's say if it is 200 GB, how will the size will get segregated for each
सेग्रीगेट नहीं
shared
होगा,
user?
सेग्रीगेट नहीं होगा, दोनों भी एक ही डिस्क को यूज कर रहे हैं, दोनों में एक ही डेटा दिखाई देगा, डिवाइड नहीं कर रहे हैं उसको।
Okay.
इट इज सिंपली कि यार एक ही चीज को मैं भी एक्सेस कर रहा हूँ, इट इज एज गुड एज दिस वन नोट, राइट? यहाँ पर कोई सेग्रीगेशन नहीं हो रहा, जो मैं यहाँ पर कर रहा हूँ आपको भी दिखाई दे रहा है। इफ आई गिव यू सफिशिएंट
Okay.
एक्सेस, जो आप करोगे मुझको भी यहाँ पर दिखाई देगा। इट इज सेम थिंग,
Cool.
जस्ट टू मशीन्स आर यूजिंग इट। क्लियर है?
Yes.
ओके, सो दैट्स ऑल गाइस, वो वाला मैं चेक करके बता दूंगा एंड इट वुड बी नाइस कि आप लोग खुद चेक करके पता करो कि डिस्क साइज, वो शेयर डिस्क का कहाँ दिखता है, क्या चेंजेस हुए एंड कहाँ पर दिखता है। इट वुड बी हेल्पफुल। नाउ लेट्स गो अहेड एंड स्टार्ट आवर प्रैक्टिकल विथ PowerShell. So today we are going to learn how to create a machine using PowerShell. How to पहले questions देख लेते हैं कि क्या क्या questions आते हैं PowerShell में, ज्यादा नहीं आएंगे। Whenever they ask you, say you know how to use PowerShell. I have not created scripts, but if I have script, I can modify them and I can utilize them. I can deploy the resources. इस तरह से आपका आंसर होना चाहिए, ठीक है? Now let's quickly see questions क्या क्या आ सकते हैं आपको। I have already made, I'll send it in WhatsApp also, but ये आपके पास accessible है। I hope you guys have completed till here, guys. If you're not doing this, guys, then you cannot, morally you won't have any response, I won't have any responsibility if you're not able to clear your interviews, right? This is expected out of you कि ये questions आप यहाँ तक clear करते आ रहे हो, because if you have cleared the program till here, session till here, load balancer, मैं questions add करते जा रहा हूँ, आपको ये भी कर रहा हूँ, practicals भी दे रहा हूँ, so I'm expecting you कि इनमें से आज कोई interview होता है, so you should be able to clear. Again, I don't want to take a name here. I told you last time that someone from this batch has applied for the interview. Luckily, he or she person has cleared the interview. That person will be joining the company in a month. It was a coincidence, you can say, कोई lucky ये था डे था कि क्वेश्चन सिर्फ इतने में से ही आए थे जितना भी हमने कवर किया था, but then it was that person's you can say it, that person's efforts कि जितना किया था, that person, he or she was ready with these questions. So it is up to you guys, यहाँ तक ready रहना आपका काम है। And now for next session I'm giving you these questions. Define Azure Bastion and different SKUs in Azure Bastion, we have covered that. How to check PowerShell version, we are going to do that now. How to connect Azure account using PowerShell, we are going to do that now. How to check available virtual machines in subscription using PowerShell, we're going to do that now. And how to check resource groups in any subscription using PowerShell, we are going to do that right now. Okay. और इसी तरह से आपको एक आ गया तो बाकी सब आपको आ जाएंगे, ठीक है? एंड वी विल ऑल्सो क्रिएट अ मशीन, ये हो गया आपके थेरोटिकल। प्रैक्टिकल में मैं आपको बैशन वगैरह देने वाला हूँ, एंड क्रिएट अ मशीन यूजिंग PowerShell. So how to create a machine using PowerShell, let's quickly have a look at that. It is very simple, guys. जितना आप लोगों को इसमें डिफिकल्टी हुई है ना GUI में, PowerShell में बिल्कुल नहीं होगी, trust me on that. It's very simple, but I will recommend you to keep doing it using GUI, because GUI में आपको काफी options दिखते हैं, you make mistake, you ask question, कुछ गड़बड़ी होती है, you go back and check. PowerShell simpler होता है, ठीक है? वो एक हवा है कि PowerShell difficult होगा, but PowerShell is simpler. एक दो प्रैक्टिस करोगे आप PowerShell, but other experiences, other practicals where I'm asking you to create Bastion के लिए जो मशीन बनानी है, I'm asking you to create it manually. Rest is up to you. Mine are just suggestion. मैं सब suggestions दे रहा हूँ। आप PowerShell एक बार आ गया आपको, आप PowerShell से भी कर लो, but learning नहीं मिलेगी उसमें। Manual करो, आपको learning मिलती रहेगी। Okay, so now let's go ahead and start this one. First thing is, how can you use PowerShell? So there are methods to use PowerShell. One is, this is the PowerShell which is installed on my Windows operating system. It could be anything, 10, 12, 11, sorry, there's no 12, 10, 11, Windows Server 2008, Server 2012, किसी भी तरह का PowerShell हर एक पे होगा। हाँ, people who are using their ऑफिस मशीन, you might have some restriction, उसमें PowerShell का restriction हो सकता है, and I won't even recommend ऑफिस के मशीन से PowerShell कभी मत यूज करना। It is a security threat, और आपके आपके एंटीवायरस, आपके नेटवर्किंग, आपके हर तरह के डिपार्टमेंट को अलर्ट चला जाएगा अगर PowerShell से कुछ एक्टिविटी हो रही है. So strictly for this, use your private machine. What if you do not have personal machine? What do you think you guys can do? What comes to your mind using cloud options? What we have been doing?
Azure PowerShell.
नहीं, Azure PowerShell तो आते हैं हम उस पे. I want to use operating system का PowerShell script.
Create a virtual machine and use
Perfect. Create a
PowerShell.
virtual machine, उसका RDP ले लो और वहां से PowerShell use करो. Do not use it, guys. I'm saying it very clearly. Do not use your office machine for PowerShell. Unnecessary आप issues में फंस जाओगे. Okay. So one way is you can connect your operating system's PowerShell. The another way, yes, you can directly use PowerShell on your portal. This is your portal. You come here. You are here on home or from anywhere. PowerShell हर जगह से दिखता है. I'm just coming to home for a clear vision. And this is the option for PowerShell. You see Cloud Shell, you click on this, and this is how you will have. You will not get directly this because to use PowerShell, you should have one storage account. So it will ask you कि storage account create करना है क्या? Click yes, 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 and it will be created automatically. आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, and you will get this option then. In my case, it is already created. Hence, you are not able to see that. Let me see if I can log into someone's account who doesn't have that storage account. So I will be able to show it to you. Are you guys getting it till here? There are two methods.
Yes.
One is
Yes.
PowerShell, which is there on your Windows machine. The another one is PowerShell, which is directly on the portal. So here I'm in Priyakant's subscription. Here I have not configured my PowerShell. So I'm trying to configure the PowerShell here. See, this is how it looks. It is asking Bash or PowerShell. We'll go ahead with PowerShell. Bash क्या होता है? आपके कमांड, उसके अलावा जितना कुछ है PowerShell के अलावा जो कुछ है सब कुछ बैश में आ जाएगा. Let's say you are doing some Ansible. जब DevOps वगैरह के कॉन्सेप्ट आते हैं ना, Ansible यूज कर रहे हो, Puppet यूज कर रहे हो, Chef यूज कर रहे हो, Ruby यूज कर रहे हो, Python यूज कर रहे हो, वो सब बैश में चला जाएगा. We are sticking to PowerShell. Okay. Now it is saying कि storage account बनाना है या नहीं. So I'll create a storage account. You guys might face some problem because you do not have access on subscription. अगर इस लेवल का एक्सेस नहीं है आपके पास contributor लेवल का. So if you face any problem, connect with your subscription owner. Please give them contributor right first. Still not working, then give them owner right. तो इस तरह से कुछ दिखेगा आपको. Okay. ये थोड़ी देर में बन जाएगा. एक स्टोरेज अकाउंट बनेगा बैकग्राउंड में. You don't have to worry about it. सब कुछ मैन्युअली ऑटोमेटिकली बन रहा है. And you will be here. I'm closing this as of now. Similarly, you will be like this. यहाँ पर आप आ जाओगे. This is your PowerShell. Now, if I want to check something, guys, कि मेरे इसमें कितने machines है, or I want to create a machine. Do you think I have to do something extra here other than commands? Command पे मैं आता हूँ कि किस तरह के command हम ये करेंगे. But do I have to give some command? कुछ connectivity करनी पड़ेगी मेरे अकाउंट से कि मेरे ही सब्सक्रिप्शन की चीजें देखे और जस्ट चेक मेरे ही अकाउंट के चेक करे. यहाँ पे मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ, प्रियकांत के सब्सक्रिप्शन में नहीं जाना चाहिए. Do I have to do anything extra? Do you think कुछ करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पर? This is I am on my portal's PowerShell. So do you think I have to do anything here?
No, here
No.
you don't
No.
have to do anything.
No.
No.
Why? क्योंकि आप ऑलरेडी ऑथेंटिकेट करके आ चुके हो. आपने ऑलरेडी यहाँ पर लॉगिन कर रखा है. तो दिस पोर्टल नोस कि आपको किस लेवल का एक्सेस है. If I am giving any command here, if I'm before I go to the PowerShell version वगैरह वो सबसे इस समय अगर कोई कमांड दे रहा हूँ यहाँ पर, एनी कमांड, लेट्स से मुझको चेक करना है कि मेरे इस सब्सक्रिप्शन में कितने रिसोर्स ग्रुप्स है. ओके. और सो आई विल सिंपली गिव अ कमांड दैट गेट, दिस इज द कमांड गेट AZ. if I want to check VM, so I'll give VM. or if I want to check resource group. See, अपने आप ये देता भी. You simply have to just hit the next tab, this button, navigation key button, and उसने command दे दिया. So now can you see these many resource groups I have here? ये एक resource group है, ये एक resource group है, ये एक resource group है. If I want to see how many VMs I have, simply VM. That's all. कितने VM है मेरे इसमें? 2. Did I have to do anything extra? I just have to come here, open PowerShell and do it. That's all. Why? Because this knows कि मैं कौन सा सब्सक्रिप्शन में हूँ, मेरा क्या लेवल ऑफ एक्सेस है. मैं यहाँ से being the Suhail Khan user, I cannot go ahead and check Suraj's subscription. Being this user, I cannot go ahead and check some random subscription. Not possible. ठीक है? So I don't have to do anything extra. You just have to come here and run with commands. Don't worry about the commands, I'm coming to that. उसको हम explain कर रहे हैं. As of now I'm trying to explain कि यहाँ पर आपको कोई input नहीं देना पड़ता है. On the other hand, if I am using PowerShell which is there on my operating system, ठीक है, the one which is there on my operating system, this one, or if you are creating a virtual machine और उस virtual machine के operating system से आप ये कर रहे हो, do you think I have to do something extra here, or can I simply give the same command here, that get AZVM, and I should get the answer? What do you think, guys?
No,
No,
you'll
no,
need
You
no,
need
you
to
have to give
put
authentication.
authenticate.
Right, because if I am saying get AZVM, PowerShell knows nothing. What do you mean by get AZVM? कहाँ से देखो आपके local machine पे? PowerShell is confused here. That where do you want me to see? On my local machine? किसके subscription में देखो, right? So it will stand like this for some time and then it will give me error. So I'm canceling that now. So that is not feasible. Okay. So what will I have to do here? If I come here, I will have to connect to my account. And this is one of the questions also. बहुत frequently पूछा जाता है, and the person I'm referring to, this question was asked in that interview also. Okay, how will you connect? And for your easiness, guys, I have mentioned everything here. Under compute section, यहाँ पर मैंने सब कुछ लिख रखा है. ठीक है. So if you forget, do not ping on WhatsApp that what is the command. Here it is. WhatsApp मैंने सारे commands मैंने सारे यहाँ पर दे रखे. Go here and check this. Under compute section, the last one, creating machine using PowerShell. So very first thing, when you are using your machine's PowerShell, portal के PowerShell में कुछ करना ही नहीं होता, वो हमेशा up to date सब कुछ होगा. You don't have to worry about it. How to check version? So this is the command. You can simply copy paste. जो ये है आपके पास वहां से भी. What is the version I have? 5.1. What should be the minimum version? 5 and above होना चाहिए. 4 पे भी चल जाता है, but ये कोई पूछता भी नहीं है, but it should be 5 and above एक smooth run के लिए. Okay. If you are giving commands and if it is not working, इसका मतलब होगा कि modules नहीं होंगे. PowerShell में सारे modules अपने आप नहीं होते हैं. So if you're doing it using your operating system का ये, तो make sure इस तरह से आप पहले module को install कर लो. Install module. ठीक है, this is the command to install module. Now you don't have to worry about ये सब क्या लिखना है, ये कोई इंटरव्यू में भी नहीं पूछने वाला है. You need to know कि if it is not working, you need to install Azure module. Module का नाम क्या है, command क्या है, you don't have to worry. This is for your practice, I'm telling you. Hit enter and your modules will be installed. I'm not doing it because I already have those modules. ठीक है, उसके पहले आपको आपका PowerShell को ready करना होगा ताकि it should run some commands or execute some commands remotely. So you run this command. एक एक करके आपको सारे कमांड रन करने हैं यहाँ पर. ठीक है, and then it will be ready for use. So how to connect your account? Questions यहाँ से शुरू होते हैं. How will you connect your account using PowerShell? So what is the command here? This is the command, guys. Connect -AZ account. This is the command. Hit enter. And this pop-up will appear. यहाँ पे कौन सा लॉगिन करोगे आप लोग?
पोर्टल वाला.
Yes, जो पोर्टल पे आप आपका लॉगिन करते हो ना, whatever you have, Satar at Cloud, Training 200 at Outlook, on Microsoft.com, जो भी, whichever you're using on portal, you'll use same. My password is saved in my browser and it was already connected, hence it took it. Otherwise वो आपको password भी पूछेगा. You will type the same user ID and password and something like this will appear. Okay. Now I am getting this warning. You will not get it. What is it? Why am I getting this warning? Can someone read?
Tenant ID so and so contains more than one active subscription. First one will be selected for future further use. To select another subscription, use set Azure AZ content.
Perfect.
Context.
Perfect, guys. So I will keep this off. Okay, I won't. Let's not confuse you guys. I am not giving this to you. ये सिर्फ आपके information के लिए है. Because I have multiple subscriptions, hence I'm getting this error. It's not actually error. It is an information. What is it saying? कि ये user ID multiple subscription के साथ assigned है. So what is it doing? जो भी पहला subscription है, जो default subscription है, that it is giving me. मतलब इसके बाद के मैं जो भी command run करूंगा, किस पे होगा? UT-Kloud पे होगा या pay-as-you-go पे होगा? UT-Kloud. Why? Because that was first and it is selected. If I want to change it, then you can change it like this. AZ context में जाके change कर सकते हो, but we are not doing that. आप लोगों को आने भी नहीं वाला ये. ठीक है. Now here if I run this command, that get AZVM. Do you think I'll get the answer or no?
Yes.
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 you will get.
I
Yes.
should get. Here it is. See, I am getting answer. Now, if I want to see resource groups, should I get answer or not? Obviously, I'll get.
Yes.
एक बार connectivity हो गई है,
Yes.
as far as you're putting correct commands, you will get everything. Now, I want to create a new machine. What is the command? Now, this is the command, guys. I'm keeping it here. You just have to copy it from here, and I'll tell you what needs to be changed. Technically, nothing needs to be changed. आप इसी तरह से बन सकता है पूरा का पूरा. But I want you to change to everyone. Because you guys see with this command, what will happen? पता है ये command अगर मैं run करूंगा ना, so there is no resource group called my resource group. So what will happen? It will create a new resource group. Let me show it to you guys. अगर मैं command यहाँ पर run करता हूँ ना, and I hit enter. What does it say? Command because of more missing mandatory parameters in line 1 and character 2. New AZVM. Okay, let me correct that. Okay, so here guys, if I do this, if I put this command, what will happen? A new resource group will be created. But do you guys have access to create a new resource group?
No.
On your
No.
subscription, not all of you. जो subscription owner होगा, maybe he has or he or she has. Rest of you will not be able to do it. So what I want you to do है, here you come here and type your resource group name and type it as it is. Exactly जो भी आपका resource group का नाम होगा ना यहाँ पर, जिसपे आपको owner access है. ठीक है, let's say you come here and you know that this is my resource group. So you'll come here and type resource group name here. Okay. VM कोई भी नाम रख सकते हो because you have access to type a new VM. But I want you to type कुछ ऐसा नाम unique हो. All of you, I don't want you to use my VM. Do something. So because I want you to practice के script किस तरह से edit करनी है. Right? So any one of you आप अपने अपने हिसाब से नाम ये कर लो. This is just an example. Location up to you. जो भी location आपको ये करना है. VNet, if you want to use an existing VNet, अगर आपके पास already एक VNet है और आपको वो use करना है, give that name. But what is the condition? वो VNet कहाँ पर होनी चाहिए?
Same region.
East US में,
And
right?
same.
और आपको अगर region भी change करना है, feel free to do that also. East US के लिए मुझको चाहिए East US 2 में, do that. And आपका कोई VNet है वहां पर तो ठीक है. अगर इस नाम का VNet नहीं होगा, it will create a new VNet. ठीक है. Similarly, port अगर आपको 443 open करना है, you can come here and do this. Simple. इस तरह से आपको एक ये करना है and then you have to run it and your virtual machine should be up and running. Now let me go ahead and see that what is happening with that sorry, with that script. Let me quickly see it. I'll run it on my script on my portal first. And that's all you have to do, guys. इसमें numbers वगैरह कैसे बढ़ाने, we are going to do that later. फिलहाल इसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है. फिलहाल we are not doing that. Okay, let me try making some changes in this one. Line 1, character 1, it says. Even if this doesn't work, guys, I will be sharing a script with you which is working. उस script को देख के आप लोगों को सिर्फ edit करना है. And in your interview also, you simply have to say that you do not know how to create a script from scratch, but you can edit the script. That's what we are doing here. Okay, it's working now. So before I go ahead here, I just had to make some changes. What is missing here, guys? क्या एक चीज है जो मिस कर रही है यहाँ पर?
Username,
password.
Right. So where will you give that? That is a mandatory thing. Okay, it again didn't work. Let me see what is happening. But username और password के लिए similarly आप जैसे ये करोगे ना, the moment you type it here, आपको एक pop-up आएगा that here you have to type your user ID and password. Virtual machine का user ID and password I'm saying. Do you have to give your user ID and password again, guys? आपके पोर्टल का यूजर आईडी और पासवर्ड देना पड़ेगा फिर से? व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
नहीं देना पड़ेगा।
Right, because you have already made sure that you're logged into correct subscription. Let me see what is happening. Let's try doing this here. It's okay. Script में ये हमेशा होता रहेगा. If it doesn't work, I'll work on that script. मैं फिर से लिख देता हूँ उसको चाहिए तो. We'll see that what is missing. Public IP, everything is there. By the way, did you notice guys in this script, ये वाले script में, if you guys notice, यहाँ पर हमने कुछ भी किसी तरह का ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम वगैरह मेंशन नहीं किया है. Did you guys notice that?
Yes.
So it is going to Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So now guys, the name was machine name. This is the machine name. Then it asks for username and it is asking for password. And now what does it say? No size has been provided. So VM will be created under standard size. Right? If you want to give size, इस script को हम बढ़ाते रहेंगे. This is very basic script I'm giving you ताकि आपको एक practice हो जाए. Otherwise you will not see इतना simple और छोटा script नहीं होता. You will see n number of parameters. आपका virtual network, उसमें subnet, उसमें ports, उसमें आपके virtual machine का size, कौन सा firewall लगना चाहिए, कौन सा VNet लगना चाहिए, कौन सा subnet लगना चाहिए, कौन सा NSG group लगना चाहिए, who is eligible to log in. बहुत सारे लंबे चौड़े parameters होते हैं. ठीक है. जैसे आपने यहाँ पर साइज नहीं दिया, वहां पर OS कौन सा होगा, OS में वर्जन कौन सा होगा, वो सब कुछ यू कैन ऐड हियर, बट यू डोंट हैव टू लर्न दैट. इट्स ओके. इंटरव्यू में ये कोई नहीं पूछने वाला है. व्हाट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड हियर इज हाउ टू रन, हाउ टू कनेक्ट, हाउ टू एडिट. You say it very firmly that if you give me a script, के मैंने आपको एक script दी थी last time, याद है, to machine create a machine. Now with this script guys, if I tell you I want you to create 10 machines, will you be able to create it? I'm not saying कि एक साथ बनाना है. Do it manually. But obviously अगर मैं 10 machines बोल रहा हूँ तो I'll give you different criteria के 2 मुझको East US में चाहिए, 2 West US में चाहिए, मशीन का नाम मैं अलग अलग दूंगा. But with this script will you be able to create it?
Yes.
Yes. You simply have to come here
Yes.
and change those parameters. So that's what you have to say. And this is how this, again, if I'm getting some error, it's not recognized as a name of commandlet. Okay, let me see guys, what is happening here. Let me see, and I'll create one machine using a PowerShell script and I'll share it with you guys. I'll share that script, and with that script, if you guys are facing any problem, let me know.
Sure.
By the way, machine has been created. If you see a machine named tap out, it has been created. Okay, अब इस पे public IP लगना चाहिए था, नहीं लगना चाहिए था, I did not mention anything, and even you don't have to worry about it. But you can control everything. Public IP चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, private IP चाहिए, किस range का चाहिए, everything, whatever you see here, you can manage that. Everything and anything you can manage. So we'll finish it for today, guys. I will send the script, questions, and task. If you have any questions related to script, let me know.
Sohail bhai, short
Won't be able
question
to
here.
take, no, won't be able to take question. 30 seconds से भी कम बाकी है. Sattar bhai,
Okay.
connect it, put it on WhatsApp, तो दूसरे के लिए भी helpful हो जाएगा. I'll answer it there.
Okay.
Recording में नहीं आ पाएगा otherwise. Less than 30 seconds are pending. Okay, I'll
Okay.
stop the session, guys.